Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon by talking about their movies, merchandising, or whatever else that may be, I guess you can say. So I'm just going to do something real quick here, folks, because it's going to be more positive, I guess, whatnot. And it's a certain type of cosplay. That's, of course, came from Japan. It's not just any kind of cosplay. Of course, you're going to have these head things attached to the outfit. The overall, I guess, wardrobe. Of course, the idea here is to get the head as close to the animated character as humanly possible. This is usually at least saved for anime, stuff from Japan, but I guess this was the one of the few exceptions where it could be based upon something that came from America. And of course, it would have one big suit as a whole, and then the wardrobe itself, the outfit, could be on top of it. Of course, the outfit can vary from uh, different shapes and colors depending on what animated thing you got you get it from. Of course, it doesn't have to be a movie specifically. It could be from an animated series or a movie or a video game or maybe a manga, I guess you would say. It doesn't have to be just exclusively one thing, is what I'm getting at. But yeah, and the overall quality of the outfit would, of course, vary, obviously, of course, depending on where you're buying it from. And yes, you can actually order this online, of course, if you want to. I don't know where you would go for this kind of a thing. Honestly, I do not know. So, it's just something I looked up for a moment, and I thought this could be a perfect excuse to talk about Disney, of course. And yes, again, this is obviously originated from Japan, of course. As these people would maybe go on stage to sing a song or whatnot. Again, I know in Japan and in America they would do some sort of cosplay, but again, this is technically cosplay, but a different form of it. It's just a different way to do it, of course. Again, they're trying to resemble as like character as much as possible, I guess you would say. So there's that. As I was saying a moment ago, the skin itself is usually this one piece suit, and then for the accessories like the outfit, like you see this individual's wearing, and then the headpiece would be, of course, separated, of course, or any other accessories that may be attached to it. So this is a type of maxed cosplay, of course, that has origins in the official stage shows of various Japanese anime, but also been adapted by hobbyists. In Japan, most performers, of course, would call this in a specific way, of course, and which has been used overseas and for the cosplay, of course, and whatnot, sharing the same kind of idea, of course. And before this was called the term of dollar, dolly, if I'm pronouncing it right. Excuse me if I'm butchering that, folks. Dollar. But yeah, it had also been used for these performers, or and also, well, I guess it's a thing for a lot of people, of course. And but yeah, it's fairly popular, of course. It's been getting some, I guess, attraction over the years. This is something I did see all the way back in my early years of YouTube. Not maybe not the Frozen thing specifically, but the this type of cosplay when I was on YouTube when I started back in 2008. I used to watch quite a bit of videos, people doing this. So I just thought I could use this to talk about Frozen, of course, in some ways. I do like some of the designs, of course, of this. Some better than others, yes. Like I said, it would vary, of course, obviously, depending who makes it. Of course, not all of this comes from one factory. Don't be thinking, oh, all this outfits, all this entire thing comes from one factory. It's just various people who would make this kind of thing, of course. And but yeah, it's pretty interesting to look at, of course. And some would have better quality than others, as I was saying, because it came from different places and where you order from, and of course, depending on your budget, obviously. So yeah, this is definitely something that was pretty cool in its own little way. And yes, by the way, not all of these types of cosplay performers will have inspiration from actual characters. Some of these may be inspired, might be their own creation. There are some original characters that they will do, of course, and use the same kind of thing to express the original character. So it's not always based on the actual thing. But yeah, it's not as big interesting to look at. You see the face, these very detailed, the hair, the crown and whatnot. Of course, I like this. I thought this was pretty cool to look at. Of course, this is really nice to see. So yeah, this seems like a good way to talk about the characters. Of course, in this case, this type of cosplay. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot more I can get into this, folks. There's definitely a lot more. But of course, it's going to be pretty expensive, obviously. But there could be some bits going to be, and maybe sometimes it'll be cheaper than others. But if you really want the good stuff, yeah, it's going to be costing a pretty penny. But anyway, folks, like I said, I didn't want to do a long one really. I just keep this fairly short. So there you have it. So I just figured I'd just do this like real quick and just talk about Disney in a positive way. I guess you're saying this time around. As always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later.